Maddie, and I'm just going to show you some of my favorite products today. This is my first video, so I'm super excited that you're watching, and thank you for watching. Please subscribe and like. Get me out there. I really enjoy makeup, and I've always wanted to do this, so I'm really finally just jumping into it and getting over it. Getting over the nervousness about it. I've honestly made a pretty large amount of videos, but never actually did anything about it because I'm too nervous or whatever. So this one I'm going to upload now, no matter what. I'm not going to be a little baby about it anymore. But for this video, I just want to talk about some of like my favorite products and things makeup wise. Some of these aren't really talked about a whole lot, or they were at one time, but they're not really popular anymore, and I've gotten back into them. I just want to share some of my favorite things right now that I've really been getting into lately. Alright, so first I want to talk about these brushes. I have a few of the different colors. Sorry, like my hair from where I was doing my hair is everywhere. But these brushes, honestly, like, I love these brushes with all my heart. They have been some ride or die brushes. Some of these I've had for a while. Some of them I've not had that long. But these are all Luxie brushes, and I feel like no one really talks about these a whole lot. I got a few of them in my Ipsy, and then others I ordered like a double of, or ordered just to try out. So I'm gonna kind of talk about each one. So the first one, I actually have two of these. It is the Luxie 514 blush brush, and that's what the thing looks like. This is what the brush itself looks like. This one you can kind of see better, I feel like. This is the newest one I got. So it's very, it's not very tightly packed. I really like that about it. And so I can just kind of slap my blush on there. I really love these brushes. Plus, I really like the handle, and honestly, I think these are just really cute. The next one that is, like, honestly my favorite brush out of them all is the tapered highlighter brush. It's the Luxie 522. And it looks like that. Honestly, it's just the perfect size to get your your highlighter on there. And just really like, I love this brush for all sorts of reasons. The next one is the Luxie 524T. At one time, I used this as a highlighter brush. I'm not really sure what the purpose in this brush is. I think it's supposed to technically be a foundation brush, but I would never use this for that because it's like a foundation brush, but then there's these other bristles that are apart from those bristles that are just kind of sticking up. I don't really know how to explain it, but this one's not my favorite, but I still use it sometimes to like blend things out, or blend out my full face to make sure that the powder and like the contour and the blush and the highlight doesn't look super streaky. So love that brush too. The next one, I use this to do the concealer around my brows. This is the Luxie 215 small angle brush, and it looks like that. Sorry, the lighting's kind of changing a lot. I got two LED lights here, but the natural light that I'm using from the window is kind of changing a little bit, and so then when I like back in and out and move my hands, it's kind of looking crazy. But the next two, I believe these are the same. I could be wrong. Yeah, these are the same. These are the Luxie 205 tapered blending brushes. I have two of these. Love these. Looks like that. No, I can't get that to focus, but it's okay. And then the next one is one of my favorites. It is the Luxie 231 small tapered blending. So this is like the smaller version of that one. It's a little more tightly compacted also, so I really like it. for my eyeshadow. And then lastly but not least is the Precision foundation brush. I do not personally use this for foundation at all. Sorry, I was looking because I felt like I was missing one. Maybe not. I personally don't use this for foundation because I tried it once and it didn't go very well. But I use it for powder a lot or to sweep away my powder and things like that. So I really like this brush. It's the Luxie 660. Looks like that. Alright, and then next we'll move into actual products. I guess we'll go by the order I do my makeup. So the first thing I have is this Pearl Essence Coconut Water Hydrating Face Mist. I got this at TJ Maxx, I want to say honestly, probably 6 months ago. And it has lasted so long. And it is, I've barely dipped into this. But I spray it on before I do my makeup. You can spray it on after. And it just smells amazing. It makes my skin, feel like, I don't know, I've been freshly showered, and it's amazing. I love it. I feel like it brightens my face up. I could be wrong, but I really like the way it feels. It smells good, so I like it. And then the other thing I've been really into lately, this is a product made in Korea. I actually got this at Walmart. When I came across it, I was like, I'm going to have to at least try that out and see how it goes because these are really popular lately. Just this one I haven't heard anything about. It's the Maskology 24 karat gold serum. And it says the 24 karat gold serum is an anti-aging formula to give moisture, elasticity to the skin while helping to restore the skin's youthful complexion. It will leave your skin feeling smooth and refreshed for all skin types. And it looks like that. It's super cute. I love putting this on my desk. Or on my makeup stand. Honestly, I know that everybody's going to be like, you're young, you don't need anti-aging stuff. Okay, well, I'm preventing the aging. And honestly, it feels so good, smells so good, I don't even care. And then next, I've been into 2 foundations lately, and I've tried all kinds of high-end foundations, but honestly, these are amazing. I love these. They're both from the drugstore, and honestly, both, I feel like pretty good price points for what they are, and honestly, especially this one. This one, I want to say, and of course, it's going to be different wherever you go, but I got this Maybelline Photo Focus in Beige Bisque, and I like this, first of all, because look at this. It has a spatula. And so I literally will just, use the spatula to put it all over my face and then buff it out with my sponge or brush, whatever I decide to use that day. And I love this. It has a pretty strong smell, but it's not bad. It's not a bad smell, I don't feel like. But it just has a pretty finish, pretty natural. You can build it up, I feel like, to full coverage if you wanted, but I feel like it just looks like your skin no matter what you do. It does get pretty oily if I wear it all day long and, I'm about to go to bed. But it lasts for so long. I use it for work all the time, and it holds up during my whole shift. Sorry, I'm hiccuping. But it really does hold up really well, and I really feel like it's a good foundation. And it's only $5, so good job, Wet n Wild. And then the next one is also from the drugstore. This is the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation. And I have it in the shade Creamy Vanilla 01. And then it has a pump, which I love pumps too. I just pump 2 squirts of it on the back of my hand, and usually that's a little too much sometimes, but that's what I have on today. My texture, don't blame this, it's not the foundation's fault. I just have really horrible skin. Then the next thing that I've been really into lately is this. It's also a foundation, but I do not use it as one. It's the Maybelline Fit Me Stick Foundation. That's what the cap looks like. And I have it in the shade Toffee Caramel 330. It looks like that. But I use this to contour with, and so I'll just do a stripe here, a little bit on the nose, a little around the perimeters of the face, and then that's what I use as my cream contour. And then this is not in my favorites, but let me see if I can grab it. The Chocolate Soleil bronzer by Too Faced. This is just a sample size. This is the one I could reach at the moment, but I have a full size of it. But I have both of them in medium. It looks like that. I put that over top of that. Love that too. I guess it could make it my favorites, but I use it all the time, and I've used it for like years. Another favorite I have lately is this Tarte Amazonian Clay blush in Partay. Let's see, Partay. But this is what that shade looks like. I have it on today also. Alright, and then this I have never heard of in my life, but my friend Katie got me this for Christmas, I believe, and it is so cool. It looks like a little nail polish, but it is not. It is a highlighter. It's like a liquid illuminator. It's called Glow Milk by the Beauty Crop. I can't speak apparently. And it's the illuminating milk, and it has coconut oil in it. And then it says milk shake it up on it. Super cute. But it even looks like a nail polish when you open it up. That is not what it is. But what I do is I'll put it on the back of my hand, like a pretty good amount of it, and then use my sponge to like dab into it, and then I'll put it on my face, and I have it on today. And then over top of that, what I've been using lately is a cult fave that, well, it used to be a cult fave. And not a lot of people talk about this anymore, but I love this. Actually, someone got it for me for Christmas. Sorry, I was reading. It says highlighter, shimmer, eyeshadow. So you can use it really as whatever you want to use it as, but I use it as my highlighter. Looks like that, and have it over top of that Glow Milk shade. Obviously, it's pretty blinding them together, so. I have it on the center of my nose too. So, love that. Like most people did it for a while. And then I've heard a lot more YouTubers talk about this lately, but I had this for a long time before anybody talked about it. So then when Jaclyn Hill and like a few other people started talking about it, I was like, yes, I did something right. It says it's the Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder. I have the original formula, the Translucent Extra Coverage. It has a little bit of a skin tint to it, but it's just fine enough to where it honestly smells like baby powder too. Like, it really smells like baby powder. So I do not mind putting this on my face at all. I don't know, maybe people don't like baby powder smells, but I do. I think it smells so good. So, love, love, love. It's what I used to bake with. And then, next, we'll move on to mascaras, I guess. This is a sample size, but I am going to buy this. This is the Bobbi Brown Black, in the shade Black, eye-opening mascara. It looks like that. This is what the brush looks like. And honestly, I use this and this together, but you can use either of them by themselves, and it does an amazing job. But this is what they look like together. I didn't actually put a ton of coats on today. I did one coat of each, and usually I'm pack on mascara, so. Then also I use the Tarte Man-Eater mascara. I got this for Christmas from my mom, actually, my stepmom. And it has leopard prints on it. It's so cute, and it's gold. Honestly, like, even after I'm done with this, I'm going to keep this because it looks so cute on my makeup stand. I'll probably just buy a new one now that I think about it, but I like this a lot. But it is so pretty. I love that packaging. And then this is what the wand looks like. It's honestly barely existent. The bristles on it. But it is so good. Love it, love it, love it. Especially for the bottom lashes, it does really good. And then this is one that like people talked about, but no one gave, or I haven't seen anyone put it into their routine. But this is like an everyday thing for me. This is the Too Faced Lip Injections Extreme Turbo Power Supreme Plumping Lip Gloss. And that's exactly what it is. You put it, and I put it over top of the lipstick. When I'm doing my makeup, I'll put it on before I do my eyeshadow, because usually after my eyes are done, I'll do my lipstick. And it really does. It plumps up your lips. I put it on before, so they're probably not going to get much bigger. But I really, really love this. And honestly, I guess this is just the translucent shade. I know there was other shades when it came out, but it really doesn't have a shade name on here. So that's what that is. This is what it looks like. And then I also had this on today. This is the Whipped Soleil, or honestly, I don't know what that word is, but right here it says Whipped Lip and Cheek Soleil, Souffle. I don't know why I said Soleil. Souffle. But I've used it as a blush before, and it's pretty, but it's not my favorite as blush. But on the lips, I love this. I just kind of slap it on and then rub my lips together. It's just so easy and quick. And it is in the shade Coral Sickle. I don't have any of the other shades, but I really like this one, so I think I'm going to try the others. But I got this in a sample pack from Belk, which is kind of weird to get an next thing from Belk. But, I mean, I wasn't complaining. But I really, really like this. It's really good. It lasts pretty well. And even though it wears out or wears off throughout the day, as it's wearing off, it doesn't look gross or ugly or patchy. So I really like that about this one. And then, of course, last but not least, eyeshadow. These are not new at all, but I've gotten back into them. Obviously, this puppy's been really loved. It's the Modern Renaissance, but I've gotten back into it. I used it a lot of both. I used both these palettes today. Mostly this one, though. As you can see, this shade right here, I use religiously. And this shade here, too, also. Especially these orangey shades. I really like those. This one, honestly, I've used a ton of this, but because it's so pigmented, you cannot even hardly tell that I've dipped into it almost. Look, broken mirror. You can tell it's been through the ringer. I've had it for a while. But, love this palette. And then, my Nude Tude palette. I got this recently, but I had gotten all the little tiny booklet sample versions of these in my Ipsy, and I just wanted the palette. I mean, they're really good eyeshadows. They're not raved about at all whatsoever, but I love them, and I love it's just a perfect everyday palette for me. It has 1, 2, 3, 4 mattes and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shimmers. And honestly, all of these shades are adorable. It's obviously about being nude, so that's a little weird, but it's cute packaging. And here, I'll read the shades to you. They're kind of funny. Sassy, Stubborn, Selfish, Sophisticated, Sexy, Serious, Snobby, Standoffish, Sultry. And Sultry is this shade, and honestly, it's like one of my favorite browns ever. Seductive, Silly, and Sleek. So obviously you know what they're targeting towards, but it's a really great palette, really great quality, and that's what I care about. And it's by The Balm. It's called the Nude Tude palette. This is what it looks like. Super cute packaging. Great mirror on there. Love. And then I think that's about it, actually. But I want to throw in one other thing that was like really cool. This, I just thought of this actually, but I had it right here because I was doing my makeup here earlier. Because I wanted to look outside while I was doing my makeup. But this is by Model Co. And it is like a little highlighting trio, but it's, not liquid and it's not powder, but it's like a cream type thing. You see, it's obviously been used. It's really just this shade. But the 3 shades that are in it are Champagne, Peach Bellini, and Bronze. So this is Champagne, Peach Bellini, and Bronze. But Champagne, what I'll do, and I didn't do it today, but what I do a lot is I'll put it in the inner corner and then put a, like, shimmery shade over top of it. And it, like, if my eyeshadow wears off through the day, I literally, like, my inner corner is still there when I wake up if I fall asleep with my makeup. Like, I'm not even kidding. I love this stuff. And it's pretty blinding. Let me try to, like, swatch it. I mean, you can't really see it. But whenever I pack it into my inner corner, I mean, you can kind of see it. It's just not really doing it justice. But in person, and let me see if I can just pack some of this on there right now to show you, kind of. Usually use a brush for this, but I'll do that, and then I usually put a little more in with a brush so it looks better to me that way, but this works too. And then I guess I'll take that Vermeer shade from the Modern Renaissance and pop that over top of that. But I mean, honestly, it's really pretty. I love it a lot. So thanks for listening to me ramble on like a little crazy person, but I just wanted to show some of my favorite products and favorite things to use when I'm doing my makeup. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day, and thank you so much for watching. I really love makeup and will continue to make videos in the future. I'm kind of working on some tutorials and stuff, but right now I'm working on the editing side. That's my issue, so I'm just making this video to have something up at the moment, but I'm really excited and can't wait to put up a new video after this one. So thank you for watching and subscribe.